Launching in just 6 days, and Oppo have already confirmed the specs of the device. We get 3 models this time round, which include the Reno 2, the Reno 2Z, and finally the Reno 2F. All 3 of these phones will contain a quad camera setup and allow for 20 times zoom. The Oppo Reno 2 is going to feature a 6.55-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with an aspect ratio of 20:9 and a screen-to-body ratio of 93.1%. It will support HDR10 and it's going to include a 3rd generation optical fingerprint sensor embedded inside the display. The front of the display is going to be protected by Gorilla Glass 6 with the back using Gorilla Glass 5. When it comes to the selfie camera, it's going to be sticking with the shark fin style pop-out camera and will contain a 16 megapixel camera along with an LED flash. A tenor listing is revealed that the quad camera setup will be using a 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 with an aperture of f1.7 as the primary lens. We also get an 8 megapixel 116 degree wide angle lens, a 13 megapixel lens with 2 times optical zoom, and finally a 2 megapixel depth sensor. The device will have 5 times hybrid zoom along with 20 times digital zoom. Oppo Vice President has released a teaser of the Reno 2 camera showing its image stabilization capabilities, and it does look to be performing pretty well, although this teaser is of low quality. The Reno 2 is going to be powered by the Snapdragon 730G. It's going to come with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 storage. It will also support microSD expansion to a further 256 gig. It's coming with a 4000 mAh battery with 20-watt fast charging via USB Type-C, and it's going to be available in ocean blue and luminous black color options. The price of the Oppo Reno 2 is expected to be about $489 or £403, so it's pretty impressive for the specs. Next up, we've got the Oppo Reno 2Z, which is going to feature a 6.53-inch AMOLED display, again with a Full HD Plus resolution, but this time protected by Gorilla Glass 5. The device is reportedly going to be powered by the Helio P90, and again with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 storage. It's also going to be using the Sony IMX586 as its primary camera, but it's going to be paired with a 119 degree 8 megapixel camera and a pair of 2 megapixel lenses that enable special portrait mode for video and photo. It's going to be using the same 16 megapixel selfie camera and again contain a 4000 mAh battery with 20-watt fast charging. The Reno 2Z is expected to be priced at about $350 or £288. Finally, we've got the Reno 2F. Unfortunately, not much info has been released on this yet, but it will be the most budget-friendly version. It's thought the main camera is going to be using the Samsung Bright GM1, which is a 48 megapixel sensor, and the price of this is expected to be $280 or £230. All models are expected to come with Android 9 Pie in the form of ColorOS 6.1, and they will of course get the Android Q update when available. If any more information comes to light, I'll be sharing with you guys straight away, but as always, I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. Who out there is waiting for the Reno 2, and which model will you be getting, or is there another mid-range phone that you've currently got your eye on? But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next